Let's y'all with a quick live, you know what I'm saying? It's cold as hell here in Houston. I just got done doing some laundry. So I just wanted to come and just do some talk real quick before I go into the grocery store. So I hope all of y'all doing well. You ready to see what's in the title? Is Beyonce
And
shading?
I just got done doing some laundry.
Why do I hear that shit?
So I just wanted to
Oh,
come
hold
and
on a
just
second. Hold
do
on.
some talk real quick before I go into
Why do I hear the audio
the
doubling?
grocery store. So I hope all of y'all doing well. You ready to
Hold on
see
a
what's in the
second.
title?
That's weird. Why do I hear the audio two times? That's crazy. Anyway, so what's going on, y'all? Yo, did this nigga really just park in my face like that? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking stupid ass. Yo, anyway, let me play. Did this? Yo, hold on a second. I know this nigga didn't just park in my face. Like, why the fuck would you park right there? Like, yo, somebody gonna shoot me one day because I don't understand why people do the dumb shit they do. Hold on a second. Hold on. Fucking stupid ass nigga. Fuck you gonna park your big ass truck in front of me like that with your damn headlights on? Fuck is wrong with this stupid motherfucker? Hold on. Yo, I don't think. Hold on. Yo, I'm in a fucking parking lot with mad parking. Why would you just come and park your fucking truck in front of me like that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Hold on. Let me boost my mood. Let's get into this. Out of here. Let me turn this down so I can do my commentary and get the fuck up out of here. Cause that shit just threw me for a loop. We in a big ass parking lot of the Kroger. Why the fuck did you just come and park your car right in front of me like that, nigga? The fuck is wrong with you? So you probably see that Yankee Candle thing in my shades. I could see that. So listen, you got to go to Yankee Candle. They got those car smell goods. It's the coconut. That's the coconut beach one. Yo, that should make your car smell so good. I was about to get the vent like the vent air freshener, but I opted out of that because every time I be having issues with those vent things. So I said, yeah, I didn't want to do that. So yeah. Oh, I want to say this again. This is the main reason why I really wanted to come live. Like I know I said thank y'all the other day, but yo, when I tell you, yo, y'all sent so much love on the motherfucking Cash App. I really appreciate that shit. And I'm telling you, I swear to God, I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna post it and just see what happened. You know what I'm saying? I posted that shit almost $600 later, and I'm just like, wow. Like I really was caught up and fucked up in the mind over like, and you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. Money is cool to me, but I'm still kind of feeling a certain type of way over my family member's situation, but I'm not going to deep dive into that shit. I'm not, but it still make me feel some type of way because money is not everything, but being acknowledged is. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let that shit go and we gonna move how we move. But I really appreciate. I transfer all of that shit over to my damn bank today. And you know how when you be on Cash App and it be like, do you want to do it immediately? They wanted like almost $10. Not paying you $10 to fucking No, we not doing that. We not doing that. I need to get some gas too. Hold on, let me turn this off. Yeah, we not doing that. We not getting no we not paying no fucking Cash App or no shit like that. We not doing that. So thank y'all again for the support and the love. The facts, Kenzo being Young Devin. Yeah, that's my shit. So listen, so let's talk real quick. So is Beyonce dissing Nicki Minaj? Do you think that she's dissing Nicki Minaj? Let me give you two answers. This is my first answer. Yeah, she's dissing her. Yeah, she went, she's doing country music and all of that. Yeah, she was inspired off a cowgirl. I'm gonna tell you something, right? It's so easy for me. Like I can see like when somebody comes up with, and I'm not like discrediting any way that a person thinks, but when I grew up, like I grew up around people who called people simple minded, and it tickled me as a little kid to be like simple minded. Like my mother would just be like, "Oh, she's so damn simple." I would laugh literally inside, like, "What the fuck?" But then I knew that it meant that a person just didn't think enough. Now, I want to say this. Beyonce has done nothing but shown love to Nicki Minaj. When she had her baby, if you notice, even when she had her baby, the card didn't say Jay-Z, it said from Beyonce, love and all of that, right? I don't think Beyonce is shading Nicki. I don't. I feel like she used the Barbie thing because if you think about it, right? And now I'm not discrediting how you think. I just don't think like and you're entitled to think the way that you think, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Barbie was huge last year. who could deny it? You know what I'm saying? You seen the multiple little scenes that they went through. And also, we have to be honest. Yes, Barbie is known for Nicki Minaj, but that's not her movie. And it's like, do you really think that Beyonce would shade Nicki Minaj after working with her 2 times, bringing her out to Paris twice on her sold out tour to perform? Like, I think some of this Megan Thee Stallion should be going to your head. Like, you can't, let me tell you something. Megan could perform on stage with Beyonce. She could have the collaboration, but the impact of the Nicki flawless is just not there. The Nicki feeling yourself is just not there. It's not there. Like, you got to reel yourself back in. When I see people say stuff like is Beyonce dissing? First and foremost, I just want to say this new wave of, and I know that a lot of people who be up on Twitter, y'all get caught up in this shit because you see the Beehive dissing Nicki and like shit like that. And I must admit to you, maybe if I was younger, I would get into it and be like, fuck Beyonce. I don't know if I really would, because I feel like this: if you really like somebody, how can I like Beyonce, been to 5 of her tours, and then get up line and start dissing her? I'm not gonna diss Nicki. I'm not gonna diss Nicki over Beyonce. I'm not gonna diss Beyonce over Nicki. I just feel like it's crazy. Like, maybe let me read some of these comments to see what y'all think. So, Laurent, but she went in her station head praising Taylor Swift. It was strange the way she did it, and then after Beyonce husband did that to her. But Nicki and Nicki and Taylor have a relationship though. Taylor said that Nicki was her favorite Sagittarius. You understand what I'm saying? I agree. She used Barbie. It just makes sense. Barbie. Think about it. It almost goes like, it's almost like, I feel like Beyonce more so when her new music and all of that, she's trying to like, I feel like she's trying to use more bars in her music. Did you notice in that song, the 16 Carriages, which I do love that song? I didn't really care for the Texas Hold'em, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. But on the 16 song, she said something about she was doing all of this cleaning, but she'll never fold, as in like folding clothes, and like she won't fold the same way. I thought that was kind of dope. Like, it was easy, but it was kind of dope though. And I was like, oh, this how Beyonce she's trying to be more, she's trying to do more metaphors and shit like that in her music. So whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all, I'm not discrediting you for the way that you think. I'm just gonna ask you just to like think about it for a moment. This is what Beyonce is not on Rock Nation, even though that's her husband. You think that she's gonna do? What do you think that Jay-Z was like? Oh, I want you to do Barbie. Like, yes, Nicki is known for being for Barbie, but I don't, when I seen that movie, like that the banner, the picture behind Nicki, I didn't think that she was I don't know. Sometimes I have to worry, like, sometimes I wonder where people's minds go first. It's so, what I'm trying to say is, it's so easy to assume that. I like to have an opinion that's outside of popular, and it's not even that I force it, but it's just how I'm wired. Like, I don't think, like, to me, it's easy. You want to know what's, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, right? I'm pretty sure y'all know on my channel, like, do you know how easy it would be for me to do videos and just say some random shit every day about Cardi B, or say some random shit every day about Nicki, and just bring up anything? It's easy to do that. You understand? But I feel like when you want to create content, you really want, like, you want something good, like either a good story. It'd be easy for me to say, oh, that bitch Beyonce, she shading Nicki. Oh, she doing this cowboy shit. Was she inspired off a cowgirl? It's easy to do that, but it's stupid to me personally. But if somebody does it, I can't be, listen, it's on you. We all are wired differently. We all process data differently. We all look at things differently. And I understand, what I realized too is with my channel, a lot of us are at different ages and different stages in life. Maybe when you seen that, you said, oh, she trying to beat Nicki. Maybe you did feel that. Controversy sells, right? So that's why I said, like, I should give you 2 answers. Yeah, I do think she's dissing Nicki. I think that bitch went up there, she released her album. I even seen people saying, why would Beyonce announce her music why wouldn't you? The most eyes are on you. People announce their tours, they announce their albums, they announce different business ventures through the Super Bowl. I don't know why she wouldn't do that. Come on, y'all. I want to say this. I know, based on everything going on with Jay-Z, y'all have not, and I know that Beyonce fans is crazy online, but I want to say this to you, right? And I look at it more so out of my character. If I ever liked you, why would I start dissing you over somebody else? Now, until Beyonce come out and she make it clear that she don't fuck with Nicki, I just don't feel like it's enough data to even come up with that. She always recognizes Nicki. She recognized when she gave birth. She called Nicki the queen on stage. It's like, you gotta realize she just came off of a damn a stadium tour for, like, yo, And the person I think you follow me on YouTube too, but I want to say this. Earlier I seen somebody, right? And I'm on Twitter, and she like, "Oh my God, Beyonce audio only got both of her songs, Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages. Both of the audios had like 1.3 million." I'm saying to her, I'm like, "Do you know that people don't get a million views on their audio in one day?" "Yeah, but she had a rollout and she had this with the Super Bowl." "Yeah, but it's also country music, and certain people didn't even go listen to it based off of like what it was. Like, do you know that people don't get a million? People have to release a video to get a million eyes on them, but they don't get a million views on their audio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want us to go into this. This is how I'm personally speaking. This is only my channel. I don't want us to go into a direction to where it's like you're allowing the Beyonce fans online, and then you're black trying to talk down on this other black woman. Like, we don't like when people listen. I respect Nicki and I respect Beyonce. I'm not getting into no fan shit and disrespecting Beyonce over some movement online. Like, nah, that shit's stupid to me. Nigga, you done spent money on music and went to tours and like turned up at tours and invested. It's an investment. That's like me doing the same thing to Nicki. No, like, nah. I'm not cool with that at all. But you can do what you want to do. I can't stop you. This is my channel, so I have to give you my message, coming from me. Yeah, it's petty. And I be like, damn, like we black and everybody's trying to like tear down, like you trying to like tear down Beyonce over some fan shit, fan generated shit. And then a lot of times online, I promise you, it be a lot of white people hiding behind these profiles and be starting all of this drama, talking down on celebrities and shit like that. It'd be a lot of that. Even though yesterday, right, I noticed that a lot of people was talking down on Usher's performance. Why? Why are you talking down on Usher's performance? Because you're used to pop star, you're used to women doing performances, swinging their hair and give you antics, so you don't even want to watch a man perform. Like, come on. Like, what I'm trying to say is like, I like variety. Yeah, I do love like a lot of the pop girls and shit like that, but I like variety. Like, I like Usher's performance. Like, vocally, was he all there 1,000%? I mean, I still feel like he did good though. Like, I felt like he did good. I mean, Alicia Keys, that was a little crazy how she belted out. Oh, that made me cringe. I cringed for her and standing, she was in front of the world. Didn't they say 128 people watched the Super Bowl? She was in front of the world last night, baby. Ooh. I hope. See, if now listen, would have hurt me if I was her damn promoter or Mark or like her manager, and we were supposed to announce a tour after that. Ooh, that would hurt. Ooh, the way she belted that note out and it was like cracking. But that was my song though, and I got over it after they came together though. It does remember when white people were caught on their black fake Twitter, but forgot they were signed in as their real. Exactly. So I want to say this. F the haters, Usher is one of the best. So listen, I want to say this. If you think that, and I'm about to leave that topic because I'm about to, what time is this? 9:28. I want to get up in the store. So if you think that Beyonce was dissing Nicki just because she used that sign in the back, I'm only one person, but I'm just going to ask you, think a little deeper, like think of these words, and I can't make you do anything, but I want you to just think about something. We always raised differently, but I'm telling you, like, I'm happy for like the being of life that I came through. Like, I'm telling you, it's certain shit that just always stuck with me. My mom would just be like, we go in the store and she'd be like, she's so damn simple. It'd be somebody with a little attitude over some stupid shit. Like, she's so simple. And I'd be like, I would be so tickled over it, like, simple. And I just knew that it wasn't a good thing. But as I got older, I realized like what it was. It's easy to think in some ways, like somebody dissing somebody. They dissing them. They doing that. They doing whatever the case may be. Now, what I do think in regards to this Cardi B shit with her commercial, I think that they flagged. To me, I personally believe not flagged or some shit like that, because Cardi B still has her way. But I think that they understood, like, what was it, the FCC or whoever is over that whole. It was a lot of people who was mad at the performance of WAP, right? And I think that she thinks that, I don't know if she thinks she's flying under the radar, but they probably peeped that shit and was like, nah, we not airing this. It's supposed to be dick plump, duck plump. Nah. And what did they do? I didn't even see the commercial. Did they air like, what was it, like 15 seconds of it or whatever? But imagine how much effort they put into that shit, and they just only aired 15 seconds of the commercial. I know she had to be tight, all that effort going into it. I know they did, because, yo, you have to realize commercials are a big thing. You seen Beyonce commercial, you seen how people was talking about it, but I also believe like this, right? I don't know if Cardi's full commercial would have played if people would have been like fully into it, but you have to realize this. Like, also, this ties into the Megan Thee Stallion flopping too, right? Megan got all that love. Oh my God. I'm happy that Nicki is back in her zone. I'm happy that she's moved on, because, yo, the clout that she gave her ass last week, but we seeing the results of it falling now. Let me tell you something. Megan Thee Stallion is number 8 on Spotify today's top hits. She's number 8. And she's still not in the top 200 global. It's because nobody is streaming the song. I know a lot of people was like, oh, we can't tell Nicki how to move in the XYZ, whatever the case may be. We can't. But we have the right to have an opinion. She gave her too much clout. She did. It was too much. And I'm happy that we passed it, though. But we truly see the effects. If Hiss was doing that great, it would have held on. Up, Agora Hills, she's still in the top 10 on Spotify. Agora Hills is on the top 10 on Spotify. It's like, that's because people really are there for that song. Whether I know a lot of y'all don't like Doja, but I think people do generally like the song. Now, I don't stream the song or whatever, but when I do hear it, I'm gonna be completely honest with you and be transparent. When I hear Agora Hills, I don't think, like, I'll be like, oh, I can listen to this to the end. It won't make me, like, if I'm around somebody, I won't be agitated. I don't seek it out. And we could share Spotify's, because I think a lot of y'all be lying anyway. I wonder what's the ratio of a lot of y'all who's saying that y'all don't like Doja, y'all don't like certain people. I want to know what your Spotify recently listened to artists are, because I think a lot of people be lying online. I don't listen to Doja Cat like that, but I wouldn't have a problem if it came on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, my time is so limited. I work, and then as soon as I get off work, I'm in the car, and then somebody's trying to call me, somebody's trying to do, like, whatever. So when I listen to music, it got to be something that I really, really like. When I'm at the gym, I have certain music that I listen to that I have to get through, like, you know what I'm saying? But Megan Thee Stallion, she didn't listen. And let me tell you something. She went on a full promo press. She was out there at Good Morning America. Oh, I'm going on a tour and all of that. Wait until this audience all dry up from this damn Hiss shit. And you're gonna be back to square one. You're gonna be back to square one. So listen, I wouldn't even want to rise like that. Like, but yo, let me just tell you this. That line, these bitches ain't mad at Megan, they mad at Megan's law. I don't know they don't want me to start. You a pussy, never gonna check me. I feel like, and I can't say it enough, and I'm gonna be completely honest. But you know what? The way that I have to, like, to cover for this, though, I think that the beef between Nicki and Cardi is so deep, and I think it's obvious that it is deep, is because of what happened at the VMAs, right? The crews clashed. The shit happened with Kenneth and Offset and all of that. So I can't say that Nicki never responded to Cardi online or whatever, but I do think that response is more so for everything that she's been doing. Because if you notice, Offset is really low key. Cardi is the one that be saying, oh, take your man to a park, do this, do that, do whatever the case may be, right? I think that was, but I don't know, but that still wasn't like Nicki and Cardi. I almost felt like online when Cardi be popping shit talking about, oh, bring your man, do this. Nicki paid her dust. I'm not telling you that any person has the right to respond to a person who they want to, but Nicki mentioned Megan on Twitter. She can do whatever she wants. This is just my commentary, but I just felt like you blew her up too much, though. You did, just for that week, though, because we see what the truth is. How shorty number 8 on the biggest Spotify playlist? Go to Spotify right now and tell me how many followers is on the motherfucking today's top hits. You're number 8 on that motherfucker. You ain't garnering at least 1 million plus streams every day worldwide, like globally. She's out of the top 200 of the global Spotify. When I seen that shit and I seen somebody post it, I got mad at Nicki all over again. Got mad at her all over again. I said, yo, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, Megan, you took your number one. She feel like she in great company with Nicki and Lauryn Hill. It ain't what it, listen. Mm. Ooh. Every time I think about that shit. Ooh. When I seen that shit today, somebody posted that Megan Thee Stallion. They said that Megan is not in the top 200 of global Spotify. Then I went over and looked at today's top hits. I said she's number 8. Them streams should be, people should be wanting to listen to it. You know how many people is running through that playlist? They should be wanting to stream it. Is Bigfoot still well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm moved on from Bigfoot. After that week of tracking, I moved on from it. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was mad during that whole week when that shit was happening. Like, because it was too much clout being given. Like, I felt like that shit distracted me from Pink Friday too a little bit. It kind of made me need like a break for a little while. Then last week I got back to streaming and doing what I'm supposed to do. But it's like, ugh. Oh, Cardi, let me tell you this. So this is what I wanted to comment on in regards to Cardi, right? Now, Cardi B, they saying that she's unfollowing a lot of her fans and stuff like that. You want to know, this is how I feel. I feel like Cardi, and could just be me. I feel like that whole culture of her comparing, of like her fans trying to compare her to Nicki, knowing that she don't compare to Nicki or whatever at all, without no machine or nothing behind her. Like, no, she don't compare. But I think that going into this era for Cardi, she says she's working on new music. I think that she unfollowed a lot of people so she won't end up seeing the stuff that they keep reposting and shit like that. I think honestly, if you want to be honest I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Nicki can handle it. She been through so much. People done said the worst things about her. Why my screen keep going dark? People done said the worst things about her. She done read shit now. Nicki used to be the type of artist, she said it, she would not even read she wouldn't even read news articles and shit like that. So I don't think seeing hate tweets and shit like that bothers Nicki. I don't think it bothers her. I think that it bothers Cardi and them, like the constant comparison. When you gonna drop music? When you gonna do that? When you gonna do this, or whatever the case may be? It's kind of crazy to me because you was following the Nicki Minaj. You was following the Nicki Minaj topic. Like, that's crazy. And you remember that day when she got caught and exposed for following the Nicki topic? She posted a picture strutting her fat ass across her damn Twitter page. It was like, let me get them talking about this. Then all the blogs is gonna be posting her walking away, showing her ass. That was so strategic. She thought she was slick. She thought she was nickel slick, but I got your penny change. She thought she was so slick. Nicki got thick skin too, and you know what? It's good to have thick skin, but you also, having thick skin, you got to know how to kind of like navigate your emotions and shit like that. You have to. Sometimes I think Nicki, in her mind, she does what she want to do as far as like whatever she wants, because listen, having money does give you a certain reach and certain, like, access to certain things, but how can I say this? I feel like Nicki got that mentality of like she's a rich bitch and she could do what she want to, and like who gonna check her. Sometimes, believe it or not, you need to be like, sometimes you need to be checked, whether it's you're checking yourself or like somebody. And what I want to say is like, what I'm trying to say is like this, right? I don't know her husband or anything like that, but what I can imagine is if, say, Megan is popping that shit and she's like, yo, oh, this bitch, whatever. That nigga Kenny, he give me the vibe like, yeah, get at that bitch. Yeah, end her shit. It's over. Like, it's New York. I understand it, right? I get it. But I would have thought about the attention that she would have gave her, and then especially based off of what she said, even though we know based off of everything that came out, the Jennifer, what she said and all of that, I just felt like that she garnered too much attention off of that, and it just, Anyway, that's that. I don't want to keep repeating that over and over. Nicki is comfortable. She knows she's solidified. I bet she used to be so hurt in the beginning. I hate that. Even Cardi fans are obsessed with Nicki, I swear. Right, LeRon, check. You got to. You have to. Sometimes you see some shit and you be like, listen, I think you got to really wager, be like, But some people, they just used to responding. Like, you got to run that shit through a filter. Like, what do I gain from responding to this shit? Like, and yo, let me tell you some real ass shit. I was thinking about this actually before I went live. One of my friends in New York, yo, she was the fucking illest. You want to know why? Now listen, I don't know everything about her, but I know that she wasn't no hoe, right? She would be around certain girls who were hoes. And people would come up to her and be like, yo, did you fuck with XYZ? You know what? Even though she didn't, you know what she would look niggas in their face? She'd be like, I mean, that's what they say. That's what they say. Like, nigga, I'm not debating this shit with you. I'm not clearing nothing up. People get mad when you don't clear shit up. Like, let them, some certain things you can't let people run with. But people gonna formulate their own opinion off of you, whatever. Like, I'm not clearing nothing up at all. You know what? You know what I take as an imminent threat? If you're in front of me and it's like you trying to do something to me on some shit like that, that's a threat to me. None of this shit is real. It's not real. Like, not saying that it's not real as far as like human beings and communicating, but none of that shit don't matter to me. Real talk. It don't matter. And I feel like a lot of people, they just be so quick to like press go and just go. Like, nah, I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna, depending on what it is or whatever. Let me tell you something. A person couldn't get on the internet and say, fuck your mother, fuck your family, and then I'm supposed to spiral? Hell no. You don't even know these people. Why would I spiral? You saying that to get me mad. That's not saying that's what you're supposed to do. If it's in your spirit, that's what you're going to do. But you're doing that for a reaction. I'm telling you, growing up in the public school in New York, you have to realize that certain people going to do shit to get your reaction. They're gonna do shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This girl that I was in class with one time, her name is Kiana. She taught my ass a lesson because she was sitting in the front of the class and I sat by the chalkboard. And I never forget, like, every time she kept looking at the chalkboard or whatever, I'm like, damn, like, so she got in trouble, so she had to sit in the front of the class. So while she's sitting in the front of the class, she turned it around to get the notes in the back of the classroom. And I'm like, damn, you fucked up. Now you in the front of the class and you staring back at me. So I used to be making all these faces at her, like doing all this crazy shit. That girl be writing them damn notes down like she ain't even see me. I'm like, oh shit, like she really ignoring me. Yeah. She used to like, she'd be looking straight through me. Like, I'd be doing all types of shit to get her attention. We was in 5th grade. I never forget that. Mr. LeChance class and Philip Schuyler. Yep. I'd be trying to get her attention. Like, yo, what the like, yo, duh. Like saying all types of shit, right? She'd be looking straight through me, getting them notes, writing them down, or whatever. Oh, so Latto, Big Latto. Y'all already knew what was gonna happen with her shit. It's 9:42. I'm about to get off here in a second. Y'all already knew what was gonna happen with Latto, and I don't like how Latto tried to play. Like, this is what I don't like. She tried to act like, and she tried to talk against all this girl shit, right? She tried to act like she's a girl's girl, but she really got an issue with Ice Spice, and then she got that attitude like she don't want to clear nothing up. Like, so, and if it is, and if it is, and if it is, I'm like, who do this half white? What? Rap gave her an ego. It gave her an ego. Your birthday is May 11th? A lot of them comments are bots. But LaRon, real back in the 90s, maybe 2000 was like that. No one held back. No, sorry, baby. People did hold back in the 90s. Do y'all know that when Jackie O was saying that she whipped Foxy Brown ass, Foxy did not respond to that shit at all? And then Foxy would, let me tell you something. I don't know if it was real or not, but Foxy would not respond to that shit. She was like, we not in a career to making bitches career, because once I say something, they're going to know what. Listen, I posted this shit on my Twitter. Foxy said this shit, and Nicki used to be like that too. Let me tell you something. Foxy gave me the cheat code. I pay attention to everything that these female rappers be saying. Foxy was like, when you got a nigga that's behind you, that got you, no matter what you go through in the industry, no matter what, she was like, you feel safe. You do whatever the case may be. You got to realize that whole Queen era when Nicki was by herself, she was single. She had that Lewis Hamilton shit going on, but he wasn't really no hood nigga. He really couldn't hold her down on some shit like that. Nicki was moving differently strategically. Even when Remy dissed her, she was strategic. She did respond, like, a little bit online, like when she called her Shanae during that day of the release or whatever. But she was quiet. Then she got quiet. Then we got the alert that no frauds was coming out. I do believe that the nature of her husband, like, and him being from the hood and not like on some not give a fuck, like I got you. I do believe that does fuel her. I know it does, cause I have a lot of women friends, and I know what it's like when they niggas, especially if they got that energy like that, they feel unstoppable. Like what? Who could be who could fuck with me when this nigga's gonna do anything for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the it's the fake accent for Latto. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I hate it. Latto been in the game since she was 14, since ain't advanced. That's why she mad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it talked about Lotto. Lotto, yeah. I ain't like how she was talking about like, oh my mama. Like doing all of this extra shit and I ain't ducking no smoke and all of this and that. It's like, what did you think you was gonna get off of this shit? Like, what were you aiming for, Lotto? What did you think you was gonna get off Ice Spice? And Ice Spice paid her ass dust. She was at the damn Super Bowl with Taylor Swift, all giddy, jumping up and down in the damn stands while Lotto was on the floor. Like, what you expect? Is it something? Because it's looking like you jealous of something. It's looking like you jealous. That's exactly what it's looking like. Because you know what it is? Lotto thought that she was gonna be this new mixed breed chick that came in the game. She was big headed off of big energy. And let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what was the oopsie. What was the oopsie was when she came out with that lottery. She thought that the trick was, oh, let me tell you, I'm gonna be very blatant with you, and it only worked for certain people. You see how Doja Cat, she get love with doing like the pop and the shit like that. I think that Doja is just a better musician than Lotto. Lotto's a rapper. She's not a musician. Nicki does music and she sings. She's a musician. I was actually on somebody's channel and I heard somebody try to say that Nicki is just a rapper. No, she's not. No, she's not. She came in the game singing and she's a musician. She does music. She's an artist. You understand? She's not just a rapper, a rapstress, or whatever the case may be. That's Megan Thee Stallion. You heard when Megan tried to sing on that ba 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 ba. Megan is not an artist. She's a rapper. Understand the difference. It's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? And Azealia Banks hating on Beyonce, that's so crazy to me. It's like I don't understand how and you know what bothers me with her so much, especially like the way that she bigs up Cardi B. And we know that Cardi is not a real artist. And then you will talk down on the Beyonce and on the Nicki Minaj. But let me tell you why she does that for, right? She does it to signal all of the people who don't like them so that in hopes that they will go and stream her music. It's a real cheap way, like to try to like get listeners. But I see exactly what she's trying to do. But I don't understand, like, why you mad at Beyonce for singing country? Why? She done did everything. She did everything. Like, you understand what I'm saying? She did everything. She can do whatever she want to. Azealia will be taking trash about Cardi soon. I don't know if she'll be talking trash about Cardi. Azealia Banks said that she grew up in Harlem and her mother had an affinity for Dominicans, and Dominicans were the ones who raised her and all of this. My mother had an affinity for being black. My mother had an affinity for like being pro-black. That's all I know. And listen, even though I went to school with white people and shit like that, when I went to a private school for 3 years, yeah, that was a part of my life when I went to school, but I always knew who I was. I never wanted to be something outside of who I am now. Never. Never wanted to be somebody outside of like, what? That shit weird to me. You could tell that she even tried to front and act like she on some Dominican shit too. Hold on. Let me open my door. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here though. Did Zaya ever find someone else, somewhere else to stay? I don't know. Don't Rock Me to Sleep by Megan trying to sing. Oh yeah, Azealia Banks messed up her career with her antics, sacrificed the chickens in her closet. So listen, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I've been out of the laundromat. When did I get out of there? Like 8 o'clock? I just been out and I just need to go in the store and get me some fresh fruit. I got bananas, but I need to get some more oranges. And what else am I gonna get? Maybe I'll get some grapes. Yo, when I tell you last week, listen, I didn't even know why my stomach was so like, I kept getting like this burn feeling, right? And sometimes like, even though I eat healthy, I just be thinking like what I did was wrong. So I still got like 2 grapefruits left, right? But I make like this lentil stew and it's like tomatoes and lentils and all of that. But I ain't realized like, yo, nigga, last week you was eating grapefruit on top of this stew with tomatoes in it. I fucking did overkill last week to my to my stomach. So it's just now getting better now because I got like this stuff that I take that I got from Amazon. It's like repair or whatever. So I feel it is better now. Like it's better, but it's like you can't mix certain food together. Like me, I'm just like, oh, I love grapefruit, and it's like I love the lentil stew. So I'm like, I was having that for dinner, and then if at night if I wanted like a sweet treat or something, I'd be like, let me go have a grapefruit, and I would cut the grapefruit, not realizing I'm adding fire to it's like it's two acids, it's both fire. Yo, that shit fucked me up for real. Yeah, because I have that meal all the time, but what it is that I introduced grapefruit as of lately. I really like grapefruit now. Like when I was younger, what it was is that it's that skin that kind of turned me off, but now I kind of deal with it. So now I realize, if I have my grapefruit, I can't have that lentil stew. Like I can't have it. It's either one or the other. Yeah, too much acid. I had like a pain in my stomach too. That shit was crazy. But I use this thing from Amazon. It's called like this leaky gut repair. So what it does is it repairs like your stomach, like, the lining or whatever. Cause I had too much acid. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Yeah. So it's this thing from Liver Medic. It's called leaky gut repair. So if you go through like gastrointestinal, if you're having like an issue like that, now mind you, I ain't have no issue like that within like the last 2 years. I had this stuff in my cabinet in my bathroom for like over a year. I just went in and started using it like 2 days ago, and the symptoms is almost gone, right? But I was like, oh, I do have something. But look up that it's from this company called Liver Medic, and it's called leaky gut repair. When I tell you that shit work wonders, but you also have to give your body the break. Like if you know that you like, you trying to repair whatever, don't go adding. Like today I did have bananas. Bananas are low and they're not, high in acidic. They don't have a high acidic value. But I did break down and I did eat these oranges today though, because I just needed it and they was right there too. But it's already healing, so it doesn't feel like it did for the past few days. Yeah. I mean, I always eat everything in moderation, but what I'm telling you is last week that changed the game. So think about it. I've been eating grapefruit for weeks. So I just made this lentil stew and I made that last week. And then having the tomatoes and the grapefruit, it just threw my system into overdrive. It was like, yo, but I'm happy I know, how to respond to it and to fix it. I found apples to help with my acid reflux. Yeah, just don't have apples and grapefruit or some shit like that. I eat a grapefruit in the morning before breakfast. Yes, it is so refreshing. The flesh on a grapefruit is so good. I'm so mad that I got one in the refrigerator right now. I think it's gonna go bad because I'm not gonna eat that within like the next week or so. I gotta let my stomach chill. Like, yeah. So it's 9:52. I want to be outside of the store by 10:05 because I know what I'm going in for. I'm going in for fruit. I need to get like 3 bottles of water, so I'm done until Friday. Yeah, fruit, water. What else do I need? I got vegetables already. I got my olive oil for my vegetables. What else do I need to get? I got turkey, ground turkey. I got that. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's all I need. Yeah, your stomach was pop locking and dropping. Ooh, avocado. I went to my coworker, she's so sweet. She gave me a gift card for my birthday from Chipotle because I always be going there sometimes. But listen, don't get it fucked up. I'm frugal. I will go to Chipotle. Listen, I don't believe in spending a lot of money for lunch. I don't. I don't. And I'm not in any type of economic crisis or anything. But when I go to Chipotle sometimes for lunch, I get a kid's meal. And I don't want the taco shells and all that extra carbs and shit. I just get like either double beans and like chicken. I don't ever get rice like that. But then yesterday, she gave me that gift card. So I went there and they gave me a free. See, listen, also, let me put you onto this. When it's your birthday, sign up for all of the free shit. I got free shit from Starbucks. I had my latte Saturday and Sunday. Actually, my birthday was on Saturday, so I got both of the lattes on Saturday, and I saved one of them for Sunday. Yo, I got the latte made with the regular milk. That shit tastes almost sour. Like I'm so used to the oat milk now. That shit didn't taste right. I'm like, why this one tastes funny? And I said, oh, you didn't ask for the oat milk. Yeah. Happy shopping goal is not to pay full price for anything. I would tell you what I did recently, but I don't want to admit it out loud. But yeah, somebody definitely played with me, and I had to report that delivery as not received. So yeah, they definitely tried to play with me. Uh huh. So listen, let me get up out of here so I could get back home. I hope that y'all have a blessed night. Yeah, don't fucking play with me. Don't play with my deliveries or none of that shit. And no, cause I'm gonna get you. Listen, these $1 billion companies, they blessed. They be getting shit, and I'm gonna get shit too. Yeah. So anyway, this is your boiler room female rapper Lee. Be blessed. I'm up out of here. Peace.